Hi, Andy Wright, Commercial Manager at Kulea here. I'm going to spend some time now walking through an example of how Kulea can support with those lead generation activities that we often go through at events, conferences and showcases. Ultimately, anything where we're looking to capture new business leads or potentially new leads within existing accounts at events to help feed the commercial sales team. Now, of course, I've done these events many a time myself and ended the day with a pocket full of business cards, all with scribbles over them, or frantically ended the day searching for the lead scanners, which, even if we do find them, takes 3 or 4 days to get the event organisers to give us the database to the marketing team to then put into the CRM solution. Of course, by that time, potentially, these events are renowned for having competition there, and they may have got their resources together quicker, and the lead that once was may no longer be. So I'm going to talk you through what I've geared up for our next event, which is in a couple of weeks, and a process that I've created to support my own activities as well with regards to lead generation and prospecting. And I'm going to show it through Acme Corp Solutions, a fictional company, and our friend Sandra, who is a sales representative there. So in the weeks leading up to the event, Sandra has been pushing her existing accounts through to this webpage, as well as any new prospects as well, ultimately to get them to register for the event. We're going to fast forward to the event itself and jump through to the team at the stands with the iPads. Now, this is where we're looking to now create an opportunity to not only capture the leads, but capture some insight around the lead itself and start to automate some of the nurturing and prospecting journeys that would otherwise be sitting in our pockets in the business cards or sitting in a time frame whereby it's going to take a few days before we even get to start this kind of process. So let's introduce you to a couple of prospects that have come to the event. We have Wayne and we have Natalie. Let's start with the conversation with Natalie by capturing some of her details, such as her name, email address, but of course her company, industry, her job role, and what she's looking to achieve. Perfect. Now that we've got Natalie's details, let's capture some more information about the conversation that we've had so we can help to qualify the lead. We've been discussing with Natalie information around the contract solutions and how this could be brought to life in the next 9 to 12 months. The estimated annual opportunity value is around £1 million. Are they a decision maker? Yes. Do they have budget? Absolutely. This is a hot lead. This is where we can put additional notes in as well that support the lead itself. But of course, it's absolutely imperative that we make sure that the client or prospect is happy to be contacted after today's discussion. Of course, this complies with GDPR. So let's submit that lead. We're now going to capture some details from Wayne on the left-hand side. But as we do this, keep an eye on the right-hand side as we look to see what automated response Natalie gets. So let's capture Wayne's details. Okay, now that we've captured Wayne's details, again, let's provide some context around the opportunity itself in terms of what we were talking to Wayne about. Again, we're looking at the contract solutions. This time, maybe something over the next 12 months. And the estimated annual value, we're looking at maybe only 10,000 this time. And do they have budget? In this case, Wayne doesn't know. And the lead quality, therefore, is certainly not hot. Again, additional notes, and this is where now we can apply the GDPR compliance to say they're happy to be contacted. So as we submit that lead, again, we can see that Natalie has received a communication. Now we wait to see what Wayne receives. Okay, so we can see that Wayne has received an email as well as Natalie now. However, the one huge difference that we can see straight away is that Natalie's received an email from Sandra. In comparison, Wayne has received an email from customer success. This will be due to the fact that the lead that came through from Natalie is of much greater value and importance to us as a sales organization than that came from Wayne. Now, for that reason, we can see that Natalie has the opportunity to schedule some time in Sandra's diary. This is important so that we can start to get a follow-up meeting booked. How are we going to help drive this? Well, the content within the email is more engaging. Sandra has shared with Natalie a case study that is relevant from Acme in terms of the tech market space. In comparison, Wayne hasn't got the opportunity to book some time with a sales representative. He does, however, still have content that is relevant to him in the manufacturing industry, but what we're looking to do with Wayne here is allow for him to self-serve a little bit more in terms of his nurturing and understanding of the Acme solutions. So how do these engagements reflect in Sandra, our sales representative's inbox? Well, we can see she's received an alert here. This alert is for a hot lead, and these are all of Natalie's details. Sandra's been made aware in real time that this lead has been captured, and the content on the right-hand side that we can see that Natalie's receiving is also being actioned. Of course, if Natalie was to click through and schedule an appointment with Sandra, that too would be populated into Sandra's inbox and diary. So there we have it, an example in real time of how I'm certainly going to be doing my lead generation at our next event, but how Kulea can support with those that you're looking to prioritize your leads based on a number of variables, but equally how you then prioritize and dynamically change your response to the leads and prospects themselves. There's another blog that I recommend checking out, which is all around the importance of intelligently prospecting, qualifying and prioritizing your sales leads. That's not necessarily geared around an event, but in day-to-day and month-to-month, quarter-to-quarter sales activities in terms of pipeline generation and forecasting. If you've got any questions around what you've seen here, or if you'd like to see us brought to life from your own business perspective, please feel free to give me a call. I'm on 01908 088 914, or you can contact me on andy@Kulea.ma.